Hi, my name is Travis Preston. This is my final submission for the database project. So what I'll do here is I'll drop this schema, start fresh. I'll create a new one, hit refresh, and there it is. No tables or anything. There's nothing in it. So here is my Eclipse project, DB project. Here's all my Java files in this one package, com.travis. And all the JSP files. So we'll run this first one. It's the create database JSP, and we can initialize it. And there we go. It takes us to the login page. It's a music store. It sells a lot of like guitars and amplifiers and things of that nature. So I'll create a new account. So let's say we create an account that already exists. CoolGuy42 is already a username that exists in the database. We'll hit enter and we get this error. So we'll try again. Let's try this. So these passwords don't match. We'll try that. So the password we entered did not match. So we'll go back, we'll try again. And we'll do this. So this time they will match, but the email that we put will already exist in our database. So we hit enter. The email you entered is already being used. So we'll go back and then this time we'll get it to work. Cool, so that should work, and it did. And we're taken to our user home page, which has no items because it's brand new. So we'll go ahead and post some items. The first thing, we'll do a guitar. It'll be a 12-string electric guitar. It'll be like 500 bucks. Categories are guitar. It's electric. And it's a 12-string. Cool, so it pops up on our home page now. It's one of our items. So we'll go ahead and post a couple more. We'll post a amplifier. Just be an amp with 450. Be in the amplifier category. It'll be like a 50-watt amp, and it'll be cool. There's that. We'll post one more just for further test cases. Let's just say this is a guitar pick. Just a pick. It's like 2 cents. It's a pick. It's orange. And it's like a jazz pick. Let's say. So there we go. We have those items now. So now what we'll start to do is we'll go into these menu options, which refer to a lot of the questions in parts 2 and 3. So we'll go ahead and do the search. We'll search for an amplifier, and then here's all the amplifiers, including the one we added. So go ahead and leave a little review. Leave an excellent review. We'll say, this sounds great. I love it. And we'll submit. So our review got submitted. We can check on that. Oops. I think this is the one I reviewed. Yeah, so there's the review we left, which is awesome. I realize I'm doing stuff from part 2, but I didn't have this done when part 2 was due, so I kind of have to do everything in one video, so I'm sorry if it is a little long. So we'll review a different amplifier. We'll review this one. So we've already left one review, and now we've left 2. And we can only leave 5, so we'll go ahead and leave another one. 3, 4, 5. And then if we try to leave a 6th one, it's going to say that we've exceeded the number of times we can post a review on this day. And then tomorrow, if we were to post a review, it would set the day to a new day, and we'd be able to post again. So that works. So now we'll get into the favorite sellers. Clearly we have none because it's a new user. So we can add some. We'll search for the guitar. And here's all the guitars, including the one we posted. So we'll have to go to the sellers page. That's the name of the seller, and there's all their items. We can just add it. And then let's just add one more. We'll do like the pedal. So these are some of the guitar pedals. We've got the distortion and like reverb. Just like different guitar effects. So we can go to the seller page. Again, we can add. And then if we go to our favorite sellers, we have those 2 in there now. And if I want to delete this one, I can just go ahead and delete it. Cool. So go ahead and add some favorite items because clearly we don't have any because we're a new user. So I'll go to the menu and I'll search for a guitar. And one thing I want to point out here is that the most expensive guitar in the guitar category is $1,000. And we'll be seeing later why that matters. But I'm going to go ahead and add that item to my favorites. I'm going to go to the menu. And now in my favorite items, I have that guitar, the Fender Strat. And I can delete it if I want. So now the last thing for part 2, we will look at all the categories, and then here's just a list of all the categories in the database. I don't want to go back. So if we look at the guitar, there's that Fender Strat that was $1,000 that we saw from before that was the most expensive. So that works. So now we're getting into part 3. So I'll go ahead and log out just to kind of keep things fresh here. We'll go ahead and log in with that user that we saw already existed when we tried to create the account. His password is pass4321. Let's say I got rid of the 1. It's going to say that we entered the wrong password. So we'll try again. We'll submit. And there we go. This is their user homepage. And something I forgot about is, so this person is selling the amplifiers. So if I search, so these are pretty much all of this user's items that's logged in currently. So I can't review my own item. This is great. I'm totally not the person selling it. Please buy it. Thanks. I'll submit that. Yeah, it says you cannot post a review to your own item. Cool. So the next part would be to go to the menu and select category popularity. So if you remember before, the user we created 2 items. He created a guitar and an amplifier, and he posted both of those items. So if we put guitar and we put amplifier, we'll see that that user we created pops up in users who posted the 2 categories on the same day, because he did post those 2 on the same day. So that works. We'll go home. And next, we'll show the items that only received good or excellent reviews. So if we go here and we check on our best items, it's going to be this Fender 100 watt tube amp. It's received only good or excellent. So to prove that this really works, we'll go ahead and log out and we'll log in with the user we made earlier. Okay, and it's the tube amp, so we're going to search amplifier. Okay, and there it is with ID number 4, so we're going to review it, and we are going to give it a poor review. This sucks. Submit it. Oh, but we can't do that because we posted too many times. We'll log in with a different user. See if I remember their password. Yep, so there's the person selling the guitars. We'll search for amplifiers. There's the tube amp, and we'll review it. We'll give it a poor review. This sucks. And we'll go to the menu. Actually, no. Log out. And now we don't have any good items because that item received a poor review from the other user that we logged in with. So now that is completely empty. So the next part would be to display the users who posted the most items since 5/1/2018. So if we remember from before, the user we created posted 3 items, which is the most items that has been posted since 5/1/2018, and we can view the page, and there's their page. I think the next closest one was someone who posted 2 since that date, but since this person posted 3, they won that battle, I guess. So what I want to do now is I want to add the person selling guitars to my best sellers list. I want to make sure they're there. Okay, yeah, there they are. And so if you remember before, the user we created also had that person in their best sellers list. So if I select myself, that's who's currently logged in right now, and I select the user that we created, you'll see that we share that person as our favorite seller. And if I delete that person from my favorite sellers, delete it, and I'll go back, and I'll say share favorite users, I'll select it again. Which one? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be empty. So the next one is going to show, these are all the users who have never posted an excellent item, which is, you know, most users. So let's say we wanted to take user ID 3 off of this list. So that would mean we'd have to post 3 excellent items to one of their items. So we'll go ahead and search. That would be the person that is selling guitars. We'll review this. We'll give it excellent, amazing. Submit. Go ahead and submit that 3 times. Okay. So now we go back. And yeah, so user number 3, the best seller, is now not on that list anymore. Okay, we're almost done. The next button displays users who never posted a poor review. And they're the users who never posted a poor review. So theoretically, I could log out and I could do this and I could post a poor review, right? We'll post a poor review. Never mind, I can't do that because that person has already posted too many reviews today. Oh, crap. I made this too secure. Okay, so users that never posted a poor review. Okay, so we're on that list. User ID number 2 is on that list. So if I posted a poor review, I would be taken off that list. So we'll search. Let's leave a bad review on something our new user that we created posted. We'll say this is poor. I hate this so much. We'll submit it. We'll go to the menu. Users that never post a poor review. And so yeah, cool guy, who I believe is user ID number 2, is no longer on that list. So it's clearly working the way that it should. And then we've got users that only posted poor reviews. That's going to be that user. So let's say, you know, we created a new account. It'll just be, you know, this person. And we posted a poor review. Then theoretically, we've only posted poor reviews, even though we've only left 1 review. Poor review. Hate it. And then we'll log out. We'll log in back with this user. Users that only posted poor reviews. There's that new user that we just made who has only posted a single poor review. And then the next button would be this one, users that never received any poor reviews. So currently that's no users. Every user has received at least a single poor review. So I guess I'll log out and I'll create a new account. This will be B. I'll post an item. It'll be, let's just say it's a speaker. It's like a Bluetooth speaker. Price is $50. Speaker, Bluetooth, music. We'll enter that. We'll log out. We'll log in back with this user again. Search for the speaker. Okay. And we shall review this, and we'll give it a single excellent review. We'll just say amazing. Okay, never mind. So we have actually exceeded the reviews we can post. So, sorry, this is taking me forever. We'll log out. Log in with this guy again. So this person has posted items. They've probably gotten poor reviews though. Okay, so we just need to create a new. Oh, we did do that. Okay, wait. Sorry. So we'll go back here. Okay, yeah, and we'll do password. So we just need to leave a review on the speaker. That's what we need to do. So speaker, search for it. We'll review it, and we'll give it only the excellent review. Great. Submit. All right, cool. So now if we go to menu and we say users that never receive poor reviews, that user who posted the speaker is going to pop up there because he's only received the excellent review that we just gave him, if that makes sense. Sorry that took so long. This is just a very long video. And then, so the final thing doesn't work because I didn't get around to it, but I think everything else is pretty good. Plus I made it look nice, and took care of a lot of like little intricacies. So hopefully it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, that's my project.